Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for watching. A little bit of a different look today. I'm pretty excited. I got a story for this. Little hint. You think I'm cute. You know I'm sexy. I think the title gave this one away. I'm going to get right to opening this because I think I have to open it and then tell you the story. I haven't thought this out. Let's start here. Maybe a decade ago, my best friend, Maine wrestling historian, superstar Mike Labbe. I wish I knew his. I wish I knew all his socials, but there will be links in the description. He and I went to a wrestling show. When we travel to wrestling shows, it's he and I. We've been best friends since sophomore in high school, so 30 years. And we travel to events. We've been to WrestleManias in Florida, and we went to the one at Boston Garden, and we went somewhere. And Marty Jannetty was there. Many of you know. He was one half of the Rockers with Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and had a little bit of a run, Intercontinental Champion. Great worker. He could work. Some personal demons. He has his versions of events. That's not why I'm a fan of his or not, in the ring, he could go. He was part of a great tag team, great singles wrestler, in my opinion. Anyway, we went down there, we met Marty Jannetty, and he had a Rockers photo signed. Or he had a Rockers photo, and I bought it to get signed. And I figured I'd meet HBK someday. And I did. Let's get to this. It's funny to me because I know the story. All right, so I am not organized at all. Like, if you collect anything, and I don't really collect anything, this is what little I have. I could have done so much more, for where the shows I've seen wrestling wise, but I'm pretty picky and choosy. But, all right, I guess I'll tell you. So anyway, I guess we'll do it this way. So I meet Marty Jannetty. I get that Rockers 8x10 signed to Jay, Marty Jannetty. I figure someday I'll meet HBK. About a decade, maybe, probably like not soon after. I don't know the timelines. That's my friends. My friend sets up all the plans and he just tells me to go. So there was a car show, which isn't my thing at all. I don't know cars. I don't really care about cars. I'd love a cool, like, classic truck someday. Not classic, maybe like antique, like 60s. But I don't know anything about it. I just like it because it looks good. But Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels was there at this car show, and Mike doesn't know anything about cars. We have no interest in going to this car show, but we're going to go meet Shawn Michaels. And it was a meet and greet. You get your photo taken with him, get an 8x10 signed. And I had Marty Jannetty's signature on this Rockers photo. And so Mike comes to pick me up. I get in, like, we're on the highway. I forgot the Rockers photo. And it was too late to turn around. Despondent, disgusted, stupid. I could not believe it. I was going to, like, nail this Rockers photo, right? And it didn't happen. And I ended up, I got my picture taken with him. If I can find it, maybe I'll, cut it into this video. But he had 8x10s there. Shawn Michaels had 8x10s. I don't know if I'm telling a coherent story. Shawn Michaels had 8x10s that he would sign for you at this car show, but none of them were wrestling. And it had to be a contract thing, right? I think he was probably with WWE at the time, then WWF. So I couldn't even tell you what he had at his table for pictures for me to choose this. Little snafu there. I had my phone shut off over there. So car show, yeah. So he had no wrestling photos there, and I don't know what he had, but this is the 8x10 I ended up on, and I hate it. I've hated it since. If I ever, like, I don't even feel like need a place big enough to display all this for my personal life. Like, I just need a room with a bed, but like, if I had a room big enough to display all these, I wouldn't have even wanted to display this 8x10. Ooh. Before we get there to that 8x10 and finish the point of this video, do you know what this is? Does anyone know what this is? I made, true story, absolutely true story, swear on my mom, I made Ric Flair mark out to this. It's true. Old guys may know what this is. Older wrestling fans. Anyone know of the Phantom title switch? In New Zealand, Harley Race and Ric Flair. Pretty famous, legendary. Actually, I forget which way it went. I think Flair dropped the belt, right? Yeah, Flair dropped the belt to Harley in the Phantom title switch. So Flair was signing some show, and I showed him this, and Reed Flair's son was there, and he was so excited to see it and told Reed about it. And I've only seen one. Ric Flair actually shushed me because I was like trying to talk about the Phantom title switch out loud, you know, and Flair was trying to keep kayfabe. It was weird and awesome. But anyway, I've only seen one of these actually, and it's online on eBay, and the guy wants like $1,000 for it. For this program, this is the program from the Phantom title switch in New Zealand, 1982. When was it? Yeah, I have the program of it. I've only seen one other, and it's online for $1,000. Oh, and the thing is, you ready? That'd be a reason I was showing you this, right? This wasn't signed by Harley Race and Ric Flair. Oh my goodness! You'd think I'd be taking better care of this. Yeah, so I think I may actually do a side video on this, the story behind this, because this is a good story. Where are we? North Carolina. But yeah, the HBK, and so I forgot that photo of the rockers and ended up on, if I can find it, this. So I had it. That's whatever. I mean, this is going right on eBay. But then, wrestling historian Labbe went ahead and told me that Highspots was doing the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels signing. Mail it in, pay a fee, pay another fee, because I forgot it the first time, and he'll sign it for you. And that's what we have here. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and open this. I'm gonna, it's got my last name on the front. I'll open it like this and then turn it to you. And so what I'm hoping, I'll tell you what my hope going into this. I didn't make any requests. I don't even know if you could. But I don't ever plan to sell these. These ones are mine. The money I spend on the wrestlers I spend are ones that, you know, I enjoyed their careers. You know, I have like, oh, that's not true because MJF is in here and fuck that guy. Jesus Christ, what I hate wrestling now. I do not like modern wrestling. But yeah, so So if you're in here, it's 2J. I have them sign it 2J because they're not going to resell it. I'm not going to resell it. And Mario Giannetti signed 2J, so I'm hoping HBK signed 2J. So let's find out together. 1 second. There we go. Got me in my pajamas. I had my last name on the other side. I just wanted to hide it. All right. I'm going to unbox this together. Episodes to Jedi. Comes bubble wrapped. Pre-order form. Hide my name again. This was... It doesn't say what this cost me on here. I want to say it was like $100, which I didn't particularly want to spend because I think I spent that, 10, 15 years ago. So thanks HBK for keeping pace with inflation. All right. I don't know what's labeled, so I'll make sure it doesn't say any. Yeah, it's got my personal information on this bag, so let me get it off here. All right. So this is how I sent it in between two cardboard backers. All right, and it looks like I've got it face side down. All right, we'll do it together. Does it say to J? That's the Marty side. I still didn't look. I just saw this and I don't know what it says. All right, this had my info on it too, so. My goodness, I'm glad they're thorough, but it's hard to do this in one take. You ready? It does not say 2J. No, I'm not heartbroken. No pun intended. Look at that. That's what I chose to send in. Oh, I do have this HBK. Let's compare autographs. Huh? There. My goodness, that looks about right. I didn't really have any doubts. I know some of you like that. I am not bummed that this doesn't say 2J. I really am not. I'm glad, though. There's 10. There were 10 wrestlers that I had to get signed, and one of them, Bobby Eaton, died, and I was right next to him. And I have the Midnight Express signed. I didn't get his 8x10, but I have the other 9. HBK was very high on the list. Didn't really care, if it was 2J. I just wanted this rocker signed. All right, right on. A little different look before I go to bed. It's, I think, 7:30 on a Friday night. Time for bed. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I will tell a story of that New Zealand program and how I got it. I will. Boy, if I tell the full version of events, boy. So, very good. Thank you for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, and keep watching.